Hello and welcome back to Farming Simulator 19. You're watching JCTV playing on the Xbox One console. This is Farming Legends Friday, episode number 12. Well, good news, folks. We have got a lot to report. Off camera, this video actually took about 4.5 days to record, but we were able to raise enough money to buy the neighboring fields. We now own fields 1, 2, 4, and 5, I believe. We are just getting ready to harvest the soybeans that are growing in our existing fields. While we were waiting for those to grow, we had enough time to plow all of the new fields that we purchased. And we're going to have a look at those right here. You can see at 27 and 28 are ready to harvest, as well as field 6 and 7. We now own field number 2, number 1, number 4, and number 5 as well. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to set the worker to harvest field 6 and 7. Then we're going to join field 5 with 6 and 7. And then we're going to join fields 1 to 5, 2 to 1. And then field number 4, we're just going to leave blank because we've got a surprise in store for that field that we're not going to reveal on this particular video. But in a later episode, there will be a surprise coming for field number 4 and what's going to be set up there. So before we get into the harvester to set the worker on his task, why don't you take a minute, subscribe to my channel, like and share this video, and click that notification bell so you can be alerted every time we upload new content. You don't want to miss the exciting things that are coming to JCTV in the near future, folks. All right, here we go. We are moving the harvester into position. We are going to start with, I believe, we're going to start with, no, we're going to turn around and we're going to start with field 5 and 6, or 6 and 7 first. That's the smaller one, and we need to plant, we need to harvest that one first. But first things first, make sure our equipment is up to par. We're going to prepare the header, just because that's always the first thing to go is the header on the harvester, so we don't want to have to stop in the middle of harvesting to repair the header. So we'll get that done. We'll drive the harvester on over to field 5 and 6, and we'll start harvesting those soybeans that are growing there. This is going to be a good episode, folks. You'll get a good indication as to what our super field is going to look like, or our mega farm, brought to you by JCTV. So we'll have a look at this, and then we'll figure things out. All right, almost down to field number 5 and 6, just down the hill here. We're probably going to landscape the farm area as well, just so we could have some consistency. I'm getting really tired of looking at all that dirt. So, yeah, we'll get to that. All right, now this field isn't very large. It shouldn't take too long for the worker to finish harvesting this, but it will give us some time to start landscaping our new fields and merging them into this here. All we need to do is clear this one strip so that we can join the field on the left with the rest of the soybean fields there. Let's go grab the tipper and we'll bring that down to the harvester because we're going to need that as well. And then we'll come back and grab the plow, and then we'll survey the land, so to speak, as to what needs to be done. I'm pretty sure we do have to remove some trees that are cluttering up the map. You'll notice that this map, Legends console, does actually have a lot of trees. There are an insane amount of trees here. We're going to have to get rid of some on the left there, just so that we can merge these fields together. And that annoying wooden shed that I don't really plan to put anything in is kind of throwing a monkey wrench into my plan for global domination, but we'll just plow around it. It's not really that big of a deal. All right, so there's the tipper for the harvester. That's not bad. He's already got one strip done. Shouldn't take too long at all to harvest those soybeans. We'll zip back on up to the farm. We'll grab the plow, and then we'll see what needs to be done here. Plow, plow, where's the plow? There it is. There is our plow. Our trusty little 6-meter plow. I don't know why, but I love using this plow. It's so much easier to use than the larger angled plows that pull behind you. I think maybe I just like plowing in straight lines. All right, so we have got a lot of plowing ahead. We've got to join these fields together, and then we are going to go over to the other fields over there on our left, and we're going to, well, let's take a ride over there now and see what needs to be done. So you've got to get rid of these trees because they are interrupting our plan for global expansion. I'm not sure about that tree. I think that tree can stay. Yeah, so we're going to be joining all of these fields together to create one huge field. And then maybe in a later episode, we'll attempt to seed that. But I do want to upgrade the equipment as well because our seeder can only handle so much. And I am thinking that I want to upgrade to the Vaderstad seeder and the Vaderstad seed cart. But first things first, let's get rid of these trees. So we are going to lease some forestry equipment. We're going to be getting the lizard Trex from the shop, and then we're going to remove the trees. So why don't you sit back, relax, go make yourself a sandwich, get a nice cold beverage. We're going to throw on the time-lapse mode here, and then we'll check back with you closer to the end of the video. Thanks for tuning in, folks. All right, that is going to wrap up this episode, folks. Thanks for tuning in. This was Farming Legends Friday, episode number 12 on JCTV, playing on the Xbox One console. Let's have a look here. You can see if you stayed with us throughout the time lapse, and you'll see we did landscape. Everything looks like a nice flat sheet of concrete now, and we'll have a look at our farm here in a second. This is what our map now looks like. You can see the mega field taking shape. So soon we will have all of the fields wrapping all around the mountain and everything will look super fantastic. Thanks for again for tuning in, folks. I really do appreciate you viewing this video. Thanks for subscribing and liking and sharing. You guys are awesome. For now, this is JCTV saying see you later.